Now, success in America is by no means a given, but if you work hard and you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. That's the American dream, and that's the pursuit of happiness and what it's all about. But there's a new ideology taking hold of our country, and it redefines our culture. It rejects the American dream. It tells children that our country is racist. It divides us based on the color of our skin. It teaches a distorted view of our history, and it undermines the foundation of our society. We must act now to protect the American dream, to preserve the pursuit of happiness for future generations. Now, over 30 years ago, in his farewell address, President Ronald Reagan asked the nation an important question. Are we doing a good enough job teaching our children what America is and what she represents in the long history of the world? He reminded us that we need to educate our kids and our grandkids that, quote, America is freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of enterprise. And freedom is special and rare. It's fragile, and it needs protection. President Reagan was right. We have to make sure that our children know America's promise, and we have to teach them the true and honest history of our country. In state after state, school after school, children are being exposed to radical political ideologies like critical race theory, and we're not going to let that happen here in South Dakota. Our state supports opportunity for all. We don't teach our children to be divisive and organize them into separate groups based on their skin color. I'm bringing legislation this year to enshrine these values and to protect our students from hatred and division. And schools are where our children learn the consequences of making mistakes and the hard work of success. By the same token, they should learn from both America's triumphs and our mistakes. And then they learn the overwhelming benefits of working together to fix those mistakes so that we can all share a brighter future. As we update our social studies standards, they must reflect America's true and honest history. Native American history will be a part of that. Our tribal culture and our heritage is essential to who we are as a state, and it must be balanced and woven into the full context of American history and civics. Today, I'm proud to be joined by a friend of mine and a hero in his own right. Dr. Ben Carson and his wife, Candy, are with us today. If you would please stand. Despite the challenges of his childhood, Dr. Carson grew up to become one of the most accomplished surgeons in American history. His story is the American dream, and he followed it up with a career in public service. Today, Dr. Carson continues to advance the values that make America so special through his work at the American Cornerstone Institute, which just launched an online learning platform called Little Patriots to teach children about our country's founding principles. Additionally, he has been instrumental in the work of the 1776 Action. Last year, they released the 1776 Pledge as a part of the nationwide effort to restore honest and patriotic education in our K-12 schools. I was proud to be the first candidate for public office in the nation to sign that pledge. And Dr. Carson joined me in co-authoring an op-ed which outlined that decision. I applaud his efforts to ensure that all of our kids and our grandkids understand and they love our nation's history and our values. So please, once again, join me in thanking Dr. Carson and Candy for being here.